Internet. As always, the countdown timer is about to come on. I do not clip that out after the show is done going live. If you're watching this as a rerun, go ahead and skip to the top of the show past the countdown timer or jump to around minute 14. That's when things really get going. I keep that in because it benefits you. The live chat replay will happen and automatic closed captions. Those are good for you. I don't want to take them out. Okay, here comes countdown timer. See you in a bit for all things YouTube. As always, we'll get some audio jams going while we wait.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All right. People are starting to come in the house. That's awesome. David's exclamation mark and then the word of a food emoji. But I did not see the Stream Elements bot come in the chat room yet, so I don't know if that feature is enabled. We shall see. All right. Show's going to be about thumbnails. It's going to be awesome. How'd you like that audio jam from amplitunes.com? Hashtag not sponsored. Zach Herberholtz. He is the one that does free music that you can put on your channel and monetize, and it's all good. Matt, what is the purpose of the countdown timer? That lets people jump into the chat room. So when the show gets going, they can catch all of the show. And notifications don't go out instantly, and even if they did, sometimes it takes a moment for people to click on their notifications. Good question, Mark. Oh, yeah. Yep, we can touch on that further into the show if you'd like. All right. I'm just going to kick on the audio jams, but we only have a few more seconds, so I think I'll just keep blabbering on. Yeah, countdown timers are cool. The problem is when you chop them off, because you can use YouTube's inbuilt editing tools to slice off a piece from the beginning or the end, or chunks in the middle too, for that matter. But when you do, it removes automatic closed captioning, and the live chat replay will not happen. Cooking with Russ is here. Hello, Russ. Welcome to the show. But we're already here. Get the show on the road. I'll do that, Dave. How about I do that right now? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know me. I'm Matt. This is All Things YouTube, show where I talk about everything that's new and different on YouTube, and I show you. That's what you get here on All Things YouTube. I don't just blab about it. I actually show you what's new and different. And plus, I usually have topics on how to be more awesome on YouTube, and that's what we have on today's show. It's kind of a slow news week for things new and different on YouTube. So I'll be answering your questions, and our topic is thumbnails. Some of my marketing was a little abrasive. I said, your thumbnails suck. No, they don't suck, but I will tell you how to improve your thumbnails, so that should be fun. Let's take a look at who we have here. We have Palladian Scientist UFO Builder in the house. Hello, hello. Mark Lindsay CNC, Brenda G from Brenda G's Designs. Huey Lionheart, welcome. Steve from Harneal Media. Mr. Dave Gatton, welcome, my friend. Cooking with Russ, welcome, my friend. That's Russ Clarity. Also has a channel called Simply Wooden Creations. And Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. He was here earlier. Now look how tiny that is. I have to fix that. Hold on a second here. Sorry, doing some last minute tech improvements here on the show. Oh, fun stuff. Okay. Got to keep up with the chat. Oh, someone took my advice. I took your advice about Amuse. It's awesome. What did I say about Amuse? I forget what I said, but I'm glad I gave you advice that's working for you. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Well, don't forget, I have a YouTube space on Facebook. So this is about All Things YouTube on Facebook. There's a page, and All Things YouTube on Facebook. This is a group. Like the page, join the group. Both are free things. Both are free for you to do, and you'll get some help from the group, because I answer questions there 24/7, and if I don't answer it, very smart people that are also in the group will answer it, and you can help too. Sometimes it's fun to help people with their questions too. Plus, you can promote your stuff and have a lot of fun with that. Speaking of having fun, if you type a exclamation mark and a word of food emojis, you'll get a fun snarky response from the bot. But I did not see the bot show up, so the bot might not be here. That's things people can do in the chat during the live show. If you're watching this as a rerun, then that's not an option to you. Oh no. Brenda being funny, talking about my money advice and something with a ski mask. Yeah. Har, har, har. Brenda, you got to watch her. She's crazy. We're crazy on her show on Thursday nights. That's what we do on Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. I can't say daylight standard time anymore. Now it's daylight saving time. So in any event, 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays, go over to Brenda G's Designs channel, and we'll do our show Mind Equals Blown. We ask the audience to give us interesting facts. If you blow our minds, you are rewarded with virtual tacos and cowbell rings. I know that sounds crazy, but the show is crazy, and it's blowing up. People cannot wait to see what Brenda and I are going to come up with and say and do. It's never what you expect. Never, ever. And it's a support channel. You can support stream. You can find other channels to interact with and make friends, and you have to show up Thursday 7 p.m. So go ahead and do that. Frankie CNC and Woodworking channel, welcome, my friend, back to the channel. Yep, see, I'm sorry, I don't think that bot is here. I don't know what to do. Maybe my bot is taking an unscheduled personal day, so sorry that's not working, but we'll keep moving. Oh, right. Amuse. Okay, that was they published my music on Spotify. Excellent. Yes, I had now I remember, I had a previous show topic on All Things YouTube about putting original music through the music industry that you control and then copywriting your own videos. So when other people copyright you, there's a double copyright claim and the other claimant has less power over your videos. And since it's you can the claimant can put ads on your video and you can get AdSense revenue through the claimant. So in other words, you don't have to have the YouTube Partner Program. You'll effectively have the YouTube Partner Program through a claim on your video, but you are the one claiming your video in essence. So yeah, that was cool. I'm glad that worked for you. That was a advanced topic and a use case that only applies in certain situations. But hey, if it's working for you, rock on. The bot is on the other link for the same show. I don't know what that means. 2 links popped up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Let me take a look. Excuse me while I pop over here. Am I not logged in? Come on. Become logged in and go faster. I mean, the service seems to be up. Iron Firehorse, welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about thumbnails. Now, here are my custom commands. I guess they're not working. I don't know. Not sure what I can do about that. This is the second time it failed. Out of all these times I've used it, so we'll see. Oh, I have 2 streams going. That happened once before. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. I must have the same stream key in both. I usually... Okay, tell you what. Let me go over there. All right, let me give me a second here. So this is the one that's messed up. Okay. So we'll shut this one down, or we'll try to. Let's see how I can do that. Darn it. I don't think I can stop that from happening. Edit. Nope. I can't change the date. Darn. Well, that second channel is just going to have to keep on going. And I guess, yeah, see, my chat's over here, and my chat bot's over there in the second one. Yes, I got a taco. Darn. Oh, end stream. Ooh, let me try that. Are you sure you want to end stream? I hope this doesn't end this stream. We'll see. This might be a short show. Did it end? Oh, it ended. No, that one ended. Am I still live? I think I'm still live. Am I here? Woohoo, we're still live. Okay, cool. I'm still live. All right, excellent. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I've noticed when I go live through this streaming software, if I have 2 identical stream keys, even though I target just the one, it streams to both. And I guess I forgot to do that. AJ's here, says, yes, thank you for confirming. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Harneal Media. Thank you, Palladian Scientist UFO Builder. Awesome. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Huey. All right, all right, all right. Now, I can't guarantee that the stream bot will come back, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, excellent. Excellent. All right. What else do we got to do? Oh, let's talk about Patreon support. So you can, you can tip me through this link. And this is also in the description of this video, and I get almost all of the funds from that. Or you can become a Patreon supporter. And I have a new perk on Patreon. New perk, everyone. I'm getting these holographic stickers, these silver holographic back color shifting stickers. And this image, as awesome as this image looks, it is even more awesome in person. I don't have them, but I've seen videos of them, and it's going to be amazing. This is a Patreon exclusive. All Patreon tiers will get this sticker. That's the only way you can get this sticker, even $1 a month. And yes, if you want to sign up for a month, get your sticker, and then cancel, that's fine too. But that's a reward for my Patreon subscribers. Let's take a look. Top patrons are Jerry Brown from Polly Once Crafter, Portal Woodworks, Osprey Mama, $5 tier patrons up there. Thank you. $3 tier, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs, and Harneal Media. I also, in addition to shouting out everyone at the beginning of my show who's a Patreon supporter, I have them appear in every email newsletter I publish. Your image and links to your channel, all there to the whole email subscriber list. So that's another perk. And if you become a member, a supporter on Patreon, I will redo this graphic and fit your information on here. $1 patrons are Miter Mike's Woodshop, Anna B Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Woodshop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, and Mike Laffey from Maybe I've Said Too Much. Special thanks to MakersMediaNetwork.com. I am a proud member of Makers Media Network. Hashtag not sponsored. I have 0 sponsors on the show. And I see the Stream Elements bot found its way here, and it's working. People are doing the exclamation mark and then typing a word for any food emoji and watching the snarky comments come in. Sorry, that's not a food emoji, although that would be a great one, wouldn't it? Oh, Frankie's got to get back to work. That's fine. Good deal. Yes, coffee's working. There you go. Here's your coffee, just the way you like it, as black as your soul. Oh, that snarky Stream Elements bot. What can you do? What can you do? So yeah, do consider supporting me on any of those millions of ways, and I would appreciate it. And if you do so on Patreon, I will give you that rare, very expensive sticker. And I have a support link on Awesome Wood Things. That's my other channel. Patron, Subscribe Star, shop on Amazon, buy a shirt, PayPal, send me physical stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. Oh, you get me every time with the Star Trek references. Teach me. What can you do, says Mark Lindsay CNC. Teach it to make coffee with cream and sweet and low. Ooh. Nah, black, I tell you. Speaking of black, I'm like, I should get blackout blinds for this, because the sun was coming in here. And it was fine, but then daylight saving went away, and boom, it was bright when I started the show. So I had to make an adjustment. I should have bought I was going to buy them last week, and I'm like, nah, I got time. Didn't realize. Duh. Time change. All right. Do you want to talk about thumbnails? Let's do it. Let's take a look at some thumbnails, shall we? Let's go on a little field trip. Come on over here. I'll pick on Mark Lindsay CNC. Here, I had this queued up. Look at his thumbnails. What do you notice about these thumbnails? Well, very consistent. And that's the first topic, consistency. So without even reading any of the words on here, you just know that this is a thumbnail from Mark Lindsay CNC. And even this background gradient, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the background of the program you mostly feature on your show, Aspire. So that gradient is very content critical to what he's delivering. And then I love the consistent typeface and the number of words that are there, the size of the words, dead on. But this is the point. It's all consistent. Here we have another one. Steve Carmichael. Look at all of these thumbnails. They look very similar. Now, the content's different on each one, but you can tell that that's a Steve Carmichael video. He's got the oval with the image, his logo, and the same font used throughout. This is a good sign, and that helps your audience find your stuff. That's the background gradient from Aspire. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, that was not lost on me. Now, yeah, Dave Gatton, Mark's thumbnails are unmistakable. That's exactly right. Exactly right. And that's the point of this first topic. Now, you can take this up to level number 2. Look at these thumbnails. Okay, now this is next level stuff. Yes, they're all consistent, meaning the type's the same, the lettering's the same. There's a border of a background of wood and an image in the middle. The logo's either there or up here. But look closer. The color shifts, and that's deliberate. So the yellow are quick tips, green is the vlog, purple is another topic. This creator, Stumpy Nubs Woodworking, James Hamilton, good friend of mine, this is very deliberate. So one, you know it's a Stumpy Nubs video just by the content of the thumbnail, and you can go one step deeper and ascertain what type of content it is, because depending on what playlist it's on, as the color. That's genius. So, in other words, have your thumbnails all have a common theme, but change something slightly for the different playlists you have. Brilliant. That's power tip, folks. Power tip. Mark Lindsay CNC says, I tried using different colors for 3D content than I use for beginners content. It's not working out very well. I'm going to try a different color than green. Okay, hey, that's all. That's fine. That's the name of the game. Trial and error. And trial and error with analytics. I was working on making new thumbnails. Excellent. Well, I hope you get something out of this episode, Palladian Scientists UFO Builder. It's not Palladian Scientist, it's Palladian Scientists. Plural UFO Builder. All right. So again, when good thumbnails are recognizable with not too many words and words large enough that you can read them. Okay. I'm not now I can nitpick some of this stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of putting numbering or episode numbers, and I'm definitely not the fan of putting a date into the thumbnails. Now, it can work, and that's fine, but you have to put yourself in the mind of the person that's going to click your video. If they come here, they're like, Oh man, number 20. I love number 20. I'm going to click. You see, it's just people don't kind of think on that level. They're going to watch your video because they want something from it, and a date and a numbering kind of isn't the best. But that's really nitpicky. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, here's some other power tips. This is what I like. Photography. Photography in thumbnails is good, but the tip is punch up the saturation. And I'll give you an example here. Let me launch Photoshop. It's a big beast of a program, so I won't keep it open the whole time. Okay, so let's get this open. Okay, I'm opening a few docs. Okay, so here's a final thumbnail that I did for my Awesome Wood Things YouTube channel. And, you know, this was the final. But let's take a look at the image beforehand. So this was the raw photo from the camera, and that's what I ended up with. And if you look close, it is a little more bright. Look at this background of the word red. See how it's kind of grayish? Look what I did here. I punched that sucker to white. And the artwork does have that. There is a white piece of paper underneath this the word red, the letters RED. And even the color, even these are a little bit brighter. So look at this red here compared to how it came on the camera. Close, but you can tell that this one is a little bit brighter than that one. Dull, bright, dull, bright. So what the tip is, and you can use any program to do this. You do not have to have Photoshop. Photoshop's a very expensive program. I have Photoshop because I need it for my full-time job. But any program will have this. So you go adjust, you find the hue saturation panel for whatever program you're in. Get a close-up of it there for you. See the saturation slider? That's the magic. So you take this, let me zoom up a little bit more. You take this and you just punch it up a little bit. That's all you need. So we've got after, before, after, before. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Matt, that didn't make that big of a difference. Why even waste the time to do that? Here's the answer. You take the time because when your thumbnail is next to all of your competition, because let's face it, your thumbnail appears all over the place, yours would just be just a little bit brighter. And if you move the needle just slightly, you might get the click versus your competition. And let's face it, YouTube is a competition. Doesn't mean you got to be ruthless. It's just you're competing for eyeballs. There's so many eyeballs out there. And if one photo in a thumbnail is just a little bit brighter, it could catch your eye and click. You could get that click. So just punch up the saturation on all photography. Just now, don't jack it all the way up, because then that obviously looks bad. But just jack it up just a little bit. I mean, when the yellows get real, when the yellows start to look like the center of the sun, you know that, and when you'll know when it's too hard. So do that. All right, I'm gonna quit photo. Well, not yet. Close these here, and So that's how to make your thumbnails better. Another way. Mark says, see, I don't know a thing about Photoshop. I'm kind of learning Paint Shop Pro because it came with my video editor suite. Well, every pixel editing program has hue, saturation, and brightness. Uh-oh. Jim Dockrell's in the house. Warning, warning. Hey, Osprey Mama. Welcome back to the show. We're talking thumbnails. And Jim, you know I'm just kidding. We love you around here. Glad you're here. I kid. We kid. GIMP is free. GIMP is a video editor. I'm sorry, photo editor. It is free. My brother is using GIMP for his thumbnails. He has the Banner Knowledge Bowling YouTube channel. And he doesn't have Photoshop, so we use GIMP. And oddly enough, I taught him all the important things about video editing, about uploading, about all the analytics and all the metadata fields you got to fill out to publish a video on YouTube. It's the GIMP where he has questions. And I fumble through it because I don't have GIMP, but it has all the same features. It's just free, and the features are in a different location. So do that. Definitely do that. All right. Now, speaking of apps to do photo editing, aka making thumbnails, let's talk about other apps that aren't Photoshop. Uh-oh, Jim Dockrell says, I usually skip any video that has a thumbnail with someone making a crazy face. Well, I mean, there you go. It is what it is. The name reminds me of myself when I get up in the morning, says Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. Yeah, it takes me a while to get firing on all cylinders, just the way it is. Brenda G says, always click on thumbnails with a heifer. That's a cow. And she has a series on Brenda G's designs called Heifer Haven. Free advice. Heifer Haven's free advice. And it's a comedy sketch, and she's got well over 200, probably going on 250, I would guess. Oh, there we go. I'm with Jim D. We got to stop that dumb YouTube reaction face in every thumbnail. Yeah, the one that goes like this. Get ready to screen cap. I'll wait till this goes away. With caption underneath it and the logo up in the corner. Yeah, don't do that. Or do it. Figure it out. Yeah. You got to click the heifer, LOL. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about other resources for thumbnails. Okay, here's one. Pixabay. Pixabay.com. This, I don't know how this site exists, but it's high resolution raster images, photographs, completely free to use, completely free to monetize. It's 100% royalty free, zero cost to you. Now, its selection is surprisingly pretty good. Not the best. Pretty good. Where you might have 3 options of what you're looking for, and you go to a third-party one, a commercial one like Shutterstock, which is very good, and they'll have 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. But free. This is free. You will not get copy struck for any of these images. It's a search engine. You can put in what you're looking for, and oops. Type in piano, see what we got. Look at these, are all free images. One of these images from Pixabay I used on my channel. Look at this. On my Piano Awesome channel. I'll find it here for you. Oh, here we go. That image right there, that header image, that's a Pixabay image, and it was 100% royalty free. Now, I manipulated it a little bit. I put a green background on there, but no one can ever copyright claim my YouTube channel banner image because it's royalty free. So there you go. And look, when you want to go grab them, they're in all sizes. Look, free download. 1920 by 1080. Free. Free. Click it. Download it. Oh, they do make you log in. Logging in is free. Am I signed up with Facebook? I think so. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, there we go. And then 1920 by 1080. Download it. There it is. Show and Finder. Double click it open. That's it. High res image. Look at that glorious detail. I am 500% zoomed. That's 1920 by 1080. That's thumbnail ready right there. Drop some text over that. You're ready to rock and roll. Pixabay. Pixabay. Pixabay.com. Boom. That be it right there. They can't claim my banner image either. I took the photo. Good on you, Mark Lindsay CNC. Excellent. All right, so that's a good resource. Okay, now that's just a resource for photos. You still have to like put your other elements on your photo. I mean, unless your photo is just gonna, unless your thumbnail is just gonna be a photo, which I don't recommend. Put your logo, put consistent words in a consistent font and things like that. Okay, so now let's take it a step further. Canva. Who ever heard of Canva? Canva.com. This is a service where you can get free background images. And you can also design a thumbnail. So let's take a look at Canva here. So you can go templates. And one of these, I think, is YouTube thumbnail. You really got to hunt. Oh, I think I clicked the see all. Yep, I went to the see all posters. Let me redo that. So you can go here. You got to go the whole way to the end. Whoops. Maybe I passed it. Video templates. Oh, okay. Well, these are more for videos, but this is a 16 by 9. This would work. One of these I think says social media, and one is thumbnails for Facebook. But let me just see if I can find it. Oh, we'll just choose videos. Let me show you this. This is awesome. Canva is great and easy, says AJ. Excellent. I know a lot of people that use this, and I used it too. I'll show you. So what you can do is you can scroll the gallery here, find something you like. Let's take this one, for example. Use this template. And then you'll have an interface that you can start typing. And then when you're ready, you hit the download link up here, and you can download the asset. Easy peasy. Canva. I love it. I don't use it that often because I found something better. Come on. I do want to show you one more thing in Canva. Portal Woodworks is here. Welcome back to the channel, Portal Woodworks. That's Mr. David Jones. Someone requested bacon. Huey Lionheart did. Hot dog. Google the term famous hot wiener, York, PA. You won't be sorry. Yes, I'm going to go there sometime later this month. Delicious. Delicious hot dogs. I'm going to cancel out of this because I want to show you something. So let's look at my Canva stuff, because I just used this for my own thumbnail. I want to show you. So let me go to my designs. This one. Does this look familiar? On my Piano Awesome channel. My Piano Awesome channel. I made this thumbnail. And here's how I did it. You know, I selected this template. It had this image in it, and then I typed what I wanted here. I changed this font. I didn't like this font, so I went up under here and found a good font that I wanted. And you know, when I did, I downloaded this, but this got it close. This was close. What I did then is I went into Photoshop and I dropped in my logo. So there's my logo on a layer, and then I put this layer, which is a 66% fill of my background color that I use for everything, and then set the blending mode to lighten. See these different blending modes? I usually do that one, but that showed the arms were a little too hairy, so that one worked because it kept the white and only manipulated that. And it was a little too harsh. When it was 100%, it was that. But when I backed it down, it's, you know, and then that's my color. Like that's my color scheme. So yes, I did use Canva. Or I'm sorry. Yes, I did use Canva, but I did quick manipulations outside of Canva, which I really, really like. Let me show you something here. Let me go to my About page on Awesome Wood Things, and then down here under Fun Facts. These fun facts have all of my email newsletters. So if you're hesitant to sign up for my email newsletter, you can sign up with this link right here, by the way. This is how often I publish. So it's usually once a month. Sometimes I skip a month. But here, let's take a look. And then you can see all my old newsletters too. So if you're not signed up, this is what you're missing. But I wanted to show you. So here's my Piano Awesome thumbnails. And they all have a consistent green look to them. And there's my Canva thumbnail for a cover that I did of the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Awesome song. And St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Whiskey in the Jar. That's a St. Patrick's Day thing, and then the never-ending story. And if you look, see, I have fun. I have so much fun on YouTube. I Photoshop my face riding the dog dragon. Lion attack survivor. Yes, I am a survivor. I was mauled by a lion in Mexico. True story. TFL Works is here. Says hi, Matt and everyone. Hello, TFL Works. Glad you're here. We're talking about thumbnails. And now, see, remember how I said, kind of keep a consistent thumbnail? Look, my thumbnails are consistent across not only all of the playlists on my channel, but across channels too. Here's my All Things YouTube thumbnails with the green background. Piano Awesome with the green background. And even my Awesome Wood Thing stuff has the same green background. So anytime you see that green, you if people follow me on more than one channel, oh, that's a Matt Haas video. That's the idea. So that's a whole other level. Take a drink of my man crafting mug. Get a porcelain laser etched porcelain Yeti branded mug. mancraftingtm.com. He'll make you one or more. That's my friend Chad Grossclaws. Hashtag not sponsored. Okay. Let me quit Photoshop. We're done with Photoshop. Photoshop, go bye-bye. There we go. But wait, there's more. What if you don't have a computer? You only have a cell phone. Oh boy. Spillage. Not good. Excuse me while I clean up my mess. Yep, this is a live show, folks. Hope I didn't push any buttons and mute myself or do something else unbeknownst to me. Okay. I launched iTunes. Gosh, boy, that was bad. Okay. I knew I was going to do that. I have an iPhone solution. Easy fix. Get a computer, says Mark Lindsay CNC. Yep. Okay. Look at this. I'm going to share my iPhone screen. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. All right, let me just... Okay, let me see if I can do this. Boom. Look at that. That's my iPhone, okay? You can't see where I'm swiping, and you can't see my face. Well, we can't see a video feed while I do this. But this is an app called Spark. Where is it? Spark Post. See, it's that yellow one right there. See, I just clicked it. Spark Post. This is an Adobe product. And I don't think this is free, but it's not very much. I don't know what it costs. But this is thumbnails on steroids. Let me show you. So I have templates. And, well, let me get rid of this message. Hold on. Get rid of that. So this little plus symbol down here, click on that. And then I choose solid color. Watch this. This is impressive. And then look, there's my color scheme. Okay. So I pick my color scheme and I click next at the bottom. Okay. And then I tell it what I'm doing. Okay, I want to do a social post, Instagram portrait. I usually go social post. Now this, you could do this for thumbnails. You could pick the one that's for thumbnails. And look, it's got my logo in it already. You know, I can move that around and hit done. And here I can add an image and go to my photo library. And we'll sleuth around my photo library. Oh, look at this. Okay. Let's say this is my image. Add one image. Move freely. So these are some Hershey Bear hockey players. Let's just say this is what my video is about. And you can position this where you want. Move my text up here. Move this around. And then So, put in what you want to write. Change the order. Yeah, down. There we go. Put that at the bottom. Make this bigger. Look at this. This is consistent branding on a phone. Get it the way you like it. Hit the little share button up at the top. Background type solid. And then save the image. Save the camera roll. Okay, let's get out of this. Go to camera roll. Right there it is in my camera roll. The rest of my images. Look at this one. I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell from the cantina from Star Wars. Oh, do not look through my phone if you ever get it from me. So let me go back to this. There we go. So that was Spark Post from Adobe. Sort of a step above some of the other apps out there. You can put your branding in there. You can put your color scheme in there. You could put the fonts. Even the font was my font. It was the DIN condensed. Let me go back to it. Go back here. Yeah, like that. That is, now see, that's just the editor font. But that typeface is the typeface I use across all of my branding. Pretty darn cool, huh? That was Spark. What's it called? Spark something. Spark Post from Adobe. I wonder what that does cost. Let's see what they have to say about it. Okay, they have a free plan and $10 a month. Now, what I like about this app is I can be in my shop and, making awesome wood things in my shop. And then I can grab a photo of something in my shop. And rather than just post the photo, put it on my green background, put my logo on it, slap my text, which is the typeface I use. In other words, I can compose the thing right there in my shop. I don't have to come upstairs, log into my computer, do it, and then walk all the way back downstairs. Boom, right on the app. It's awesome. Mark Lindsay CNC says I use Corel Video Studio. I don't know which program you use. I sync it up manually and it works for me. You can plug a weird mic into the transmitter on the go. So I might try that to see if it will stay in place better. Okay, they're talking about, the Zoom H1. Is that, yeah, that's that little recorder. I have one of those. Very awesome. Oh, they're talking about the mic kits. Yeah, I should do a whole microphone session maybe. Dave Gatton was looking for recommendations on something. Are you looking for recommendations on audio? Oh, I did hear you say you're looking for wireless lavalier mics. I saw your social media post about that. I don't have comments about wireless mics. That can get pricey. That can get very, very pricey. But that's the way that is. Okie dokie. Clicking a few buttons here, folks. Give me 1 second. All right. Very cool. All right. Thumbnails. Consistent. Words. Not too many. not too few. Similar font. Put your logo in there. Some people say if you have a face in the thumbnail, they're more likely to be clicked. If that works for you, go for it. Do something a little bit different across different playlists. That can help. Still have it be similar, but just a little bit different for playlists. If you have multiple channels, do something, go the next level like I did. And then get your free images from pixabay.com. Canva is a free editor online. Now, there are some assets where you have to pay a little bit for the asset, but a whole suite of free stuff out there. And then I use Spark Post on the phone, all-in-one editor for your mobile device. That's iPhone and Android. And punch up photography with increased saturation. Doesn't have to be crazy, but just increase it a little bit. I use Lightworks, has unlimited audio and video tracks you can add to it. Cool. If you have multiple channels, you're probably Matt Haas. Yeah. Oh, Osprey Mama's got to run. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Osprey Mama. Always glad to have you here. All right. Well, there you go, folks. I'm going to drop a few links in the chat. That is the Mind Equals Blown link. Go ahead and click that now. Choose the set reminder and then come right back for the rest of the show. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern over on Brenda G's Designs. And next week, I will be right back here with another show topic. If you have show topic suggestions, go ahead and let me know throughout the week. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. The 16th is when we're here, Monday the 16th. Again, 7 p.m. on Mondays, 7 p.m. on Thursdays over on Brenda G, 7 p.m. on Mondays over here on All Things YouTube. Mark says, I try and keep it down to 4 words or less. What's your opinion on that? Well, I like that. I'll use 3. I'll use 5. I'll use 6. If the words are enough to entice people to click, that's the right quantity of words. But I do try and keep them to a minimum. And by doing that, I take off episode numbers, I take off dates, I take off anything that isn't about the content of that show. Yeah, the link for next. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I had to kill that. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a new link out there for next week's show. Thank you, Harneal Media, for mentioning that. I did have that technical issue at the beginning of the show. So check back on the All Things YouTube channel next week, and you'll get a different show page for that event on the 16th. I put episodes in the title, but I don't put them in the thumbnail. That's the way I would do it. That's exactly the way I would do it. And I would use as few characters as possible to describe the episode. You know, I wouldn't type out the word episode space 000012. You know, I'd keep it as small as possible. Even like I wouldn't do like space hyphen space EP space. Oh, that's 2. I would do colon space. Colon space is 2 characters. Space dash space is 3. I'm getting a little picky, but yeah, That's what I would do. Because episodes numbers are cool if two people are talking. Oh, you got to check out this. Oh, I think, yeah. And if he's looking at it, if someone knows the episode number, they can describe it to someone. Oh, that's episode 56. Go ahead and check that out. Okay, then that's helpful. But when you're looking at the thumbnail, you're like, oh, that one says 56. I'm clicking on 56. I'm not going to click on 55. It has no meaning. It has no meaning to the person who's making a decision to click on it at that moment. An episode number has meaning for archival purposes and, filing purposes, and hopefully a way for a small use case of people to find it. That's what use case says. Oh, there's my email newsletter. Go ahead and sign up for that. And I'll let you know, if you follow that EAP URL link and sign up for my email newsletter, you will get an extra entry in my Makers Rock album art collab. That's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Makers Rock Publish Day, the 10th. And I'm going to be publishing a video, and I'm going to be giving it away. It's free to enter, but one way to get a free entry, a second free entry, is to sign up for my email newsletter. So I'm going to have people type a word in the comment of the video to enter for free. And as a second entry, you can sign up for my email newsletter. So you'll have 2 chances to win. So go ahead and do that if you want. Long thumbs are a plus. Go for it. You guys. I use the space thing twice per title even. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, hey, if it's working for you, it's working for you. I just, I think through this stuff. I think about the littlest things way too long. That's just my personality. But yeah, it's all good. All right, we are going to leave it there, folks. Come back next week. Got the newsletter today. Excellent. Yes, I did send out a newsletter, and I showed it on screen. It's just a good way. Yes, I do put some of the videos that I publish across all my channels on the newsletter, but I also keep you up to date about contests, keep you up to date about interesting facts, interesting things that are happening in the community. It's a good resource. I want it to be a good resource for not only myself and promoting all my channels, but also for the community as well. So don't miss a thing. Sign up for the email newsletter. You won't be sorry. Okay, we're leaving it there. Thank you, everyone. Stay awesome. Check Awesome Wood Things tomorrow for Makers Rock. I got to finish editing my video. It should get done. All right, take care. Bye, folks.